Welcome back to the channel. If you guys pay close attention, bro, to women, you will understand that every single thing you were ever told or taught about them is a complete lie and scam. They do not like us, bro. They do not like us. They might be attracted to us. Some of us. There's a difference between that and liking us. There's a huge difference. Even us, we could find a woman like attractive. She's easy on the eyes, right? But we might not like her. But for women, it's pretty much like that 100% of the time. Women are not conditioned. Women are not, it's not in their nature to like us, to love us. Like, man, every single thing to do with a female is for themselves. If they see you out and about somewhere and they're excited to see you and they put on this show, that's not because they like you, bro. That's for their own ego. And that's the difference. And what I mean by that is her ego, it does something for her when she sees a guy like yourself come in. For her to be able to get your attention, for her to be able to get you to find her attractive, and for her to get that validation, that does something for her. She does not like you. She just wants you to like her. She just wants you to find her attractive because women are all about ego. Like, bro, rarely ever do they just like us. It's for them. And at least I know this is true with most modern day women. I'm thinking right now in my head, sure, there are some women where they genuinely you just light them up. Like, you make them feel so good. And even then, bro, it's like it's about them anyways. It's how you're making them feel. It's not that they like you and your traits and all this other stuff. I'm sorry for coughing, by the way, guys. I don't know what is wrong with me. But this fucking sickness again, man, I don't know. I got over it and I'm sick again. I just, I feel physically fine, but it's this head cold and congestion. Like, I don't know what it is. But I just can't stay healthy lately for some fucked up reason. This is the first time in my life I ever got sick bad. Back-to-back times. It's never happened. So it's messed up, but I don't know. It's like it's just not leaving. I don't know. But anyways, back to what we were saying. Women are about ego, bro. They're about ego. And the sooner you realize this, the sooner everything is going to change in how you view them, bro. We cannot seek an ounce of validation from women. Like, bro, their validation don't even matter. It does nothing for me, man. If a woman calls me hot, attractive, anything, it does nothing for me. Nothing. It's almost like, yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, whatever they say, it just does not matter. It doesn't hold any weight to me anyways. it's kind of weird to me how some guys like that or like the validation or it lights up their world or it does something for them. I just don't understand how. And I know for us, if we make women feel hot, if we make them feel beautiful, if we approach them anything, it lights them up. Even dudes that aren't attractive, bro, if they approach women and they reject them, that makes them feel good. And they like that. But it's for them. They don't like you, it was for them. Everything we do as men, it has to be what women like. That's all it is. They don't like us and who we are as a human being and a person. They don't even know us, bro. They don't even care to know us. They just like the things we do and how it makes them feel. It's them. It's for them. Does that make sense? It's all for them, bro. All of it is for them. It's like we don't even matter or exist in the world. So it is certainly a cold world. And, you know, it's just not what we thought it was, bro. Like, let's be honest. A lot of us guys, we thought this shit was different than it actually is. The way it actually is the way I'm describing it to be, man. These women are cold. They are cold as ice. And that's fine. That just makes it easier for us. You don't start to change anything up. You don't start to resent them because of it. You just understand how they are. Crack a little smirk. You know what I'm saying? And carry on. It's like you just learned something. I'm glad I know that now. Carry on. No point in getting mad. No point in getting upset. Because some of you guys, bro, you take the wrong route. You take that red pill. You wake up to what women actually are after going through so many experiences. And it makes you bitter. It makes you angry. It puts some kind of aggression inside of yourself. And it's not the answer. It is not the answer at all. We've all been through that red pill rage, bro. I'm telling you. Like at a young age, at least for me, it was a very young age. And it put me in a rage. Because I couldn't believe the kind of shit that happened to me, man. I couldn't believe it. The girl I was with and how she could just end things like this. When everything was so good. And then we get back together. She'd do it all over again. Get back together. She'd do it all over again. It's like, I don't know, man. Like it sets you off. It doesn't make any sense. You never knew shit about female nature. Like, it made no sense. So it will put you in a rage. But once you understand this shit, it's not going to put you in a rage. Because you already know what this is. That is what you have to know. And if you don't know it, well, you're going to have to learn. And that is through your own experiences. You're going to have to harden yourself through your own experiences. And as you experience it more and more and more, it becomes less and less and less. You don't start to get more mad unless you're stupid. You start to become numb to this stuff, and it makes you a better man. You stop living for women so much, and you get up every day, and you do everything for your damn self, bro. You should never, ever live for a woman. Watch what happens, bro, when you eat, sleep, and breathe your own life and do the shit you want to do 24/7. That is what's going to make a female wildly attracted to you. She might not like you still, but at least she's very attracted to you, and that's all you can ask for. I don't even care personally, bro, if a woman does not like me or not. Women are weird, bro. It's like they love you and they hate you, but it's like there's a lot of animosity there for some weird reason, bro. It's like they have beef with us for no reason. We're just like, what the fuck happened? We don't even know what happened. So, get mad about it. We have not a single clue. Not a clue. But what you do want, and I'm not saying this because it's validation. We can't care about validation. But what you do want is women to find you attractive because you're going to get them. It's not because of the validation. It's because you want them to find you attractive because you're going to get them. And this is going to happen when you gain the experience in life, you put in the work, you put yourself first, and you level the fuck up in life. That's when this kind of shit's going to happen. And it's going to be easy. You're going to have many women around you, bro, very attracted to you. And some of them, if not all of them, they might not like you. They might not care about you like that. But at least they find you attractive. At least you can get in the door. And to be honest, bro, this is why today, like, a lot of guys stopped dating. Because they know what I'm saying right now. Like, female nature, bro, like, it's caught up. Social media has made them far worse than they ever were. They dislike us more than ever. They're more narcissistic than ever. And we just, as men, we don't get enough from them, bro. It makes everything not worth it. It makes having a girlfriend not worth it, which I've made videos about before. We're not getting enough. And then women cry and complain that we don't put in no effort, but that's because we're not getting enough to begin with, but they don't want to talk about that. Because you know what they want to do? They want to scroll through the long list of fucking Snapchats, boost their Snap scores to infinity. We see all this shit playing out because we're not dummies. You can see what's going on. Bro, every woman you talk to, you want to gauge where she's at and what she's up to. And I don't mean go as far as stalking her, but you want to be keeping tabs, bro. If you're talking to a girl, let's say on Snapchat, and you have an idea in your head to take her seriously, you should probably keep tabs on this girl to see how many people she's talking to through watching her Snap score and how much that shit goes up, because that says a lot. And how many people she's probably talking to. So, it's a fucked up world, man. It's a fucked up world. And we are failing today because of it. It's madness. The world has gone to shit, man, because of all this stuff. And like I said, women care about us less and less and less. They used to have to love us, man. They used to have to give shit to us and put in effort and everything else because, you know, they wouldn't have a guy that's going to be there. Women need men, bro. But they're getting it through Snapchat. They're getting male validation 24/7. It's like, what is one guy going to do compared to all these guys that I got right now? You think she wants to give that up? You guys understand how much that does for her? It might not make sense to you. It doesn't make sense to me, but it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's strange. But to them, it does make sense. And to them, whatever goes on in their minds, it does more for them than to give it up and to just deal with you, because now they have to put time, effort, and energy into you as you're going to be putting into them. Women want to gain as much as they can with putting out as little as possible, bro. As little as possible. That is their agenda. That is what they want to do. And, yeah. I'm just trying to keep it together during this video, man. My throat is killing me. There's a constant itch in my throat. It feels like I get inhaled bleach or something, man. And I say that because in 2023... I poisoned myself with bleach accidentally, and I couldn't stop coughing to save my life all night, man. Sweating bullets. I'm telling you, boy, my hair was soaked. My hair was wet, and my forehead was drenched, and I was just exhausted up all night, man. Like just cough, 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 cough. It almost feels like that, boy. I don't know what's in me, but something seriously is wrong. And it's pissing me off with this constant fucking itch. I could just rip my tonsils out. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, yeah, this sucks. And I'm sure this will be over soon. There's no way it can be this bad for that long. So, let's hope. Because I have a lot of content to make, bro. I have a lot of ideas in my head of how I'm about to explain some shit. And you guys got to be knowing this shit. So bear with me here, guys. I continue to learn new things myself, you know. You know that, right? And I just believe the more experiences you have, the better this shit gets. And the less of a big deal it becomes. Not the other way around. Because you might think to yourself, right? You might think to yourself, the more I deal with this shit, the more sick of it I get. Yes, but no. Because your level of understanding of it, it just goes to the roof. And you understand how to deal with these women, bro. And it makes them so attracted to you, you wouldn't even understand it, man. When women know, bro, you're not phased for a split second if she was in your life or not. That is scarcity. That screams you have ultimate value that many other pretty women want. Do you guys understand how eager this makes them to choose you and you only? When you do set yourself apart and you become that kind of a man, it does get better. It does get better. I'm not saying every game is going to stop and it's going to be smooth sailings, because it's not the truth. But it gets better. And you're going to get yourself somewhere. And you have to use your leverage, bro. You got to use your leverage on these women. And when you get yourself something real, that's a whole other thing, bro. Like, once you and a woman choose to be together, that's a wrap. The hard thing is getting is getting to that place to begin with. That's what's hard. Once you make the full decision, and she makes the full decision to go to that place where it's just you guys, and you guys are choosing each other, and you just have this talk, and you are serious about it. It's not a game, it's serious. That's a wrap, bro. The hard part is getting to that place. That's the hardest part. Because out of all the women you talk to, and out of all the guys she talks to, it's not that easy to just let everything go. Especially for them. I guarantee it's a lot easier for us. I can do it at any time. I don't really give a shit, bro. The reason we do any of this in the first place is to find out who we're going to be with, bro. Do you think guys want to waste time, or do you think guys care about validation from these women? Absolutely not. And if you do, you're sick in the fucking head, and there's something wrong with you. And you ain't a man. So, yeah, men were sold a complete fucking lie on this shit. Men think, oh, the more I try, the harder I pursue these women and try to get them to talk to me and all this shit, the better it's going to be, and they're going to see I'm interested. That is not the fucking case at all. You take all that time you're putting in on them and put it into yourself, and you show up somewhere, bro. You show up somewhere, man. You show up out and about. These women see who's around, bro. They see who's showing up. Men today, bro, like, you just do the bare minimum, and you show up somewhere drunk, and you're trying to get a girl so bad. You're looking around, you're trying to search for a girl, see who I can approach, da 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 da. You don't do that, bro. You do the most behind closed doors, and you just can show up, man. You show up, you come into the place, and you're gonna leave with a girl. It's that simple, bro. It is that simple. I've showed up places before, bro, 40 minutes before closing time, and I'm getting out of there, bro, with multiple. On the way home, to go back to their place. Boom, you're in. There's guys there all fucking night, bro, and they're going home empty-handed. All you got to do, bro, is be on point, show up, and they're looking for that guy. Just be that guy. And all your problems are solved. Well, maybe not all of them, because females are still going to cause more problems, but you get what I'm saying. You want to be the attractive guy. You don't want to care about being liked. You want to care about being attractive and being captivating to them. Not liked. Not being nice to them and shit like this. You want to be attractive. That is it. I'll see you guys in the next video. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.